Hello, this is X-Men 7 X-Men Power playing Kerbal Space Program. And this is the first time I'm going to do it. Of course, a long time ago, I started doing a series, episode, or video called Kerbal Stunts. And hopefully I'll be able to bring that back to life because it was pretty rubbish back then. So let's begin. So if you don't know what Kerbal Stunts is for me, for other people it might be flying around crashing into buildings, but for me, it's actually, let me turn down the sound so you don't get deafened to death. Uh, we're going to do some loop-de-loops, we're going to do some rolls. Uh, there is a thing over there that I'll try and go under. It might not happen, but I'll try. Let's take off the brakes and get going. Of course, I've picked this vehicle because it's fast, it doesn't waste a load of fuel straight away, it's pretty fuel efficient, and yeah, let's get lifting off. Of course, it lifts off very quickly. Uh, First thing we'll probably try and do, that's what I was talking about over there. First thing we'll try and do is do a loop-de-loop. So we're going to have to get at a decent height so we don't hit the ground or the water, since Kerbin is surrounded by water. Of course, you can see the air effect is coming out, is coming, so we have to be very careful not to rip our wings off, which is very important. So let's do the loop-de-loop. Just holding S down, and yeah, it's successful. Of course, it does leave a big smoke trail behind. You can hit, the G-force went up a lot. So next is the barrel roll, is it called? Okay, whoop, no, that's not the barrel roll. No, sorry, wrong buttons. There it is. Of course, this vehicle does it very quickly. At least I'm not inside them making everyone sick. So, if you don't know what I'm going to do in Kerbal Stunts, I'm going to test all of the stock aircrafts in Kerbals. And probably in simple planes as well. So, let's enjoy. So we're going to have simple plane stunts and Kerbal plane stunts. Simple planes. So we're going to have to slow down a bit since the speed is completely nonsense. Let's just... I don't think there's actually air brakes on this thing, so we're going to do a slight turn. So over there, there's a little thing that we can go under. I think someone has tried to do it, but they probably crashed doing it. So let's try and do it. We're going to have to slow down a load of speed. Going at... That's how fast we're going. I can't even read the numbers. That's how fast. So we're going to put down the landing gear just in case we do hit the ground a little bit, so we don't blow up and kill Valentina here. We're going to have to go pretty slow for this one. We're circling around the science center of the part of Kerbin. So we're going to try and go through and probably try and lift up. Of course, you can hear the engine going a bit silent. Okay, trying to line up properly. I might miss and try and restart, but that's trial and error. Okay, let's try and nose dive. I'm going to concentrate very hard. There, we've missed. I was going to go into a building. Okay. Some YouTubers or gamers would say this is too easy. You're just not trying hard enough. I'm trying very hard at the moment. I'm sweating. Well, of course you need the big blow almost touching the ground. Ooh, are we gonna do it? Nope. Right into the building. Right there. If there was a Kerbal looking out the window, he would be dead. So he needed to be a bit lower. Yeah, let's try that again. But of course we're going to keep it slow. We had a load of thrust, so we're going to keep it pretty much very slow. If I do make it through, I'll probably put some awesome music through YouTube. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, let's lift up. That's how easy it is to lift up. I was only at the double line, and that's how far I can lift it. Wow. This plane is super easy to use. Wow. I'm gonna say it's the most greatest one at doing stunts. So we're gonna go at 60-ish, I think it is. Yeah. We're gonna go pretty slow, but it's how we're gonna get through. Okay. Since apparently I'm not able to go through it, I'm gonna try in a future video to go through it. I don't think I really have to. No, it's pretty much bigger than that gap. Let's go on to a different plane. So let's go to Space Plane Hangar. No, Space Center, I mean Space Center, not Space Plane. So we're gonna go to the runway, we're gonna pick a vehicle of any kind, not that one. Definitely not that, no, that's a drone. I think that has a bomb underneath it. That one has a bomb. We could try and do a loop-de-loop in that one. I'm afraid that its wings would pop off, but yeah. Okay. Did something say VTOL? Apparently that's a VTOL. No Jabberdies. Um, Now we're gonna try this plane, but first these guys. I think Valentina died. Bob, you're driving. Let's take flight. Valentina died. R.I.P. Valentina. Let's bring this up. We don't need it. We're gonna try and do a loop-de-loop and some rolls in it. That might be an impossible, but let's try. Ooh. It's gonna be a pretty slow start since it's got some big engines on it. So big engines actually turning. Wow. So let's try and do it now. Of course, if you didn't know, you can land any type of vehicle in water. Of course, you need to be at a certain speed to take off. We're gonna have to be at a certain height to make this do a loop-de-loop because of it's how heavy it is actually. So let's go up. I'm probably gonna be modding kerbals. Maybe not. Maybe there's the moon. That's the moon. Not actually gotten to land on it yet. The sun is all the way up there, so it's about midday, I think. So this will be probably a good height. What height are we at? We're at about 220, 230, 2,300, no, 2,400, and the numbers keep on changing. There. Um, Doing a loop-de-loop. Come on, Bob, we can do it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, of course, in real planes, it would stall right about now. It is slightly tipping to the left. I mean right, but it should do the loop-de-loop. Let's try and straighten it out. Yep, we've straightened out a bit. And down we go. Wow. Of course, in most planes they'll say, warning, warning, you have stalled. But yes. Oh, do we have enough room to make this gap? We should. Oh, 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 that's close. Of course, it doesn't look close when you're watching it, but it does for me. So now we're going to do the roll. It's going to be a slow one, but it looks... Oh, of course, we can't do it for too long, because it will start to swirl into the water. Let's land in water, shall we? Yes, so we're going to turn down the engines a bit, because we don't want to break any of the engines. These engines are important right now. Of course, they say Kerbal Space Program on the same, but they're very important to us. We're gonna put down the landing gear, and have a load of concentration. Of course, with landing in the real world on water, I would say it's not very complicated, but in this game it is, because the water is not actually really water. It's more like flat ground. Of course, Kerbals cannot go swimming underwater because apparently they explode. It's got to do something with the game. Squad, can you make sure we can have underwater vehicles, please? Because that would be awesome. Dropping off a vehicle to go underwater. Yeah, we could make. You could people if we had underwater vehicle. If they had underwater parts in the game, we could make an underwater plane and transport people using underwater planes. We could launch a rocket from underwater. We could land a humongous spaceship in the water. Maybe the water should have physics, like big waves, actual sounds, make sure it doesn't look flat. Maybe it shouldn't have that line there. Do I have my textures on to 100%? Maybe not. Let's see, we're gonna have to make this, we're gonna turn down the engines a bit more to naught. We have to make sure we do have a bit of speed. We're getting closer to it. We're in the 40s, 30s. Ooh. Okay, I've just turned on the brakes. Ooh. You saw that, but it was the engine saying no, no. We've lost the engines. We are stranded on water. Attracting landing gears. Hmm. We're pretty much stranded, Bob. Of course, we could just bring a seaplane out here and rescue him, but yeah. That will do for Kerbal Stunts. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!